Analyzing a family budget. One way that you can look at a family budget is through a circle graph. And you can see right here how that could be set up. When you have a job, when you grow up, there are things that you have to make sure that you are setting money aside for. And your money goes into certain things. So your house, you have to make sure that you're paying for however it is you're living, whether that be a mortgage or renting. Um, Food, you have to make sure that you've set enough money aside for food so that you have money at the end of the month to eat. Entertainment, going to a movie or going bowling or rock climbing or whatever it is that you do for fun. Setting money aside for clothing each month. Sometimes, especially when you have children, everybody starts growing and the weather turns cold, and you have to make sure that you have winter clothes for your family. Medical insurance is important, making sure that you have money set aside for medical things that need to be done, medicines, doctor visits, and such. Transportation, you have to be able to get to your job, so you have to make sure that you've set enough money aside so that you can get to work all month and you don't run out of gas money or bus pass doesn't expire or whatever. Emergency fund is important. Any money that you have left over at the end of the month should be set aside for emergencies because things happen. Hot water heaters break, air conditioners stop working, cars break down. If you haven't been setting money aside each month, then you could be in a real bind if something happens. So, this family's budget for the month is $4,000. And some of these categories are represented by dollar amounts and some are represented by percents. So if we have a dollar amount and we want to get to a percent, it's a different process than if we have a percent and want to get to a dollar amount. We've worked with percents quite a bit. So anytime we have a percent, we are going to change that to a decimal. And then we're going to multiply by our total. But if they give us a dollar amount, it's the reverse of that process. So if we have a multiply on this one, if we're going the opposite direction, then instead of multiplying, we're going to divide. So we take the dollar amount they give us and we divide by the total, and this family's total is 4,000. And that would give us a decimal, and we would turn that into a percent.